Hello, YouTube. So I've been wanting to make a video response to The Atheist Antidote lately. Uh, if you guys don't know him, I think that he's an eloquent speaker, and he seems to have a great deal of charisma when he speaks, and so I thought, hey, maybe this guy's got something worth considering. So I was watching through a couple of his videos, and it occurred to me that while his delivery is pretty good, and it's been getting better, minus some editing issues, which tends to interrupt his flow, um, what he offers is really, it boils down to rhetoric. He doesn't really offer any arguments to grapple with, no real deep insights into the universe or the workings of the human mind, and I mean, no evidence whatsoever to consider in what he's saying. So he doesn't really offer any reason for believing what he says. He just offers assertions backed up by more assertions, which is unconvincing at best. And so it occurs to me that perhaps he's just speaking to the choir, but I'm not sure. And it seems like unlikely that he would be doing so. Some of the videos that he's putting forward seem to be of the kind of video where he's trying to make a convincing case for something, but it lacks in some essential features for convincing things, namely evidence and reasons really to believe. And a good example of this comes in his latest video with regards to atheism and fatalism, where he, for some strange reason, starts talking about evolution, and he says that he doesn't think it's true because it implies causation. So the line that he's putting forward is that evolution isn't true because it implies causation, and because that's not true, atheism shouldn't be held as true either. And I mean, this is blatantly fallacious. Really all you can say is what the fuck? Because first of all, what do you have against causation? Causation is how we interact with the world. It's important. It's a good thing, even if you're a Christian. And what the hell does that matter to the veracity or falsity of even evolution, let alone atheism? I mean, you're saying because it implies causation, evolution is false. What? What? What does that even mean? I can't even begin to enumerate what's wrong with that statement. Um, and so on. Another example is in his How Atheists Know God video, where he says something to the effect that belief in God gets in the way of our plans to get laid tonight. I mean, yeah, because that really stopped Ted Haggard, right? It doesn't follow that belief in God means that you're going to follow what that God says, or anything. Belief in God means nothing. In fact, your own scriptures say, even the demons believe and tremble. The fact of the matter is, belief in God does not equate to any sort of action at all. And so, by saying, oh yeah, believing God means you wouldn't get laid tonight, that's bullshit. Just because you believe doesn't mean that you're going to do something. And likewise, just because you don't believe doesn't mean you're going to engage in any particular action either. Or that, and the result, the upshot of this is that belief or non-belief has no bearing on one's actions in terms of justification for them. It would be illegitimate for an atheist to say, there's no God, so I can get laid tonight, in the same way that it's illegitimate for the theist to say, there's a God, I'm not going to get laid tonight. They don't follow. Just because something exists doesn't mean you should do or shouldn't do anything. If you want to follow that being, then perhaps you should do stuff, but just mere existence is irrelevant to that point. So really, what it comes down to is that the Atheist Antidote's videos seem to boil down to mere rhetoric. They're not making the case for anything, but they're merely asserting it, and very well. It comes off well spoken, but it's not substantive. It's all style and no substance. I find that to be really sad, since it seemed like there was potential for meaningful discussion. I look forward to your thoughts on the matter. Take care.